So here we have the new and refreshed 2025 Cadillac CT5. This one is a V series. Comes in black raven, and then we have jet black leather interior. For the powertrain, we get a 3-liter twin turbocharged V6 engine that's made it to a 10-speed automatic transmission. And just really excited about this one being the more performance-oriented CT5 other than the black wing. As you come around to the front end here, you do get your LED headlamps along with your LED daytime running lights. Nice sophisticated look here. Love the sportier trim, of course, getting the mesh front grille. Now, as we come around to the wheels here, these are 19-inch alloy. We do get Brembo brakes on the front. Passive keyless entry on the front as well. Power door lock controls, memory seat functions, one-touch up and down windows on all 4 doors. And then we do get a 15-speaker AKG sound system. Hood release there. Power tilt telescoping steering wheel. And then here's our power driver's seat with 4-way power lumbar support and massage function. We also get our thigh support as well. And then this one has the optional red seat belts, which I feel like are a must if you can get them on this car. But I want to give a big thanks to Cadillac of Murfreesboro for allowing me to review this CT5 today. I'll leave a link below in the description. And if you're looking to find the best price on one of these closer to home, click on that second link down below. It takes just a minute to fill out your information. I'll make sure the local dealers are fighting to get you the best price on any new vehicle, whether it's this one or another. But there's a space sitting behind the seat, so not too much space back here, as I have the seat up front adjusted for someone of my size, being 6'3" with longer legs. But for a 4-door sedan, not terrible. Rear AC vents, and then you get a USB-C and a 12-volt. We do get the dual panel sunroof, and then this middle seat folds down. Bottle holders are there. Let's make our way towards the back. Now, as we come around to the back end, we do get the LED tail lamps as well as the quad tip exhaust there. Nice aggressive sound. And then you can actually pop the trunk from up front, the key fob, or there's a button on the actual lid itself. And there's your cargo space. Little storage tray on this side. And you can lift this up, and then you'll have an inflator kit stored in there. Now, to the rear passenger side, this does take 91 plus in terms of fuel, so just make sure you're putting premium in here. Of course, you want that for the maximum power output anyway. And then you can fold the seats by pulling up here, and that'll fold flat. As you can see, your top tethers are up top for the car seats. Move the seat belt out the way, and then your anchors are down here. And I like how the clip is attached when you kind of move it back and forth if you ever do need to use those anchors. Child locks can be locked and unlocked right there. And then our front passenger seat gets the same adjustability as that driver's side. Massage, 4-way lumbar power, and then that thigh support there. A lockable glove compartment here. And then y'all can pause anywhere you need to take a closer look at this window sticker. It's freezing outside, so my nose is running just a tad. But $62,885 is the sticker price. And as we come back around to the front of the vehicle, we're just gonna take a quick look in the engine bay. And there's the twin turbo V6. And I love the look of these new mirror turn signals. I'll turn those on. Nice bright LED light there. But next, let's go ahead and hop in the driver's seat. So heated leather wrap steering wheel here, Super Cruise indicator, Super Cruise sensor. This does come standard on here, and then you do have 3 years included, and then you have to start paying the subscription to use it. There's the horn. Over here to the radio. Home page is here. For audio, we do get AM, FM, XM, Bluetooth, wireless CarPlay, Android Auto, Google News, as well as podcasts with the Google Assistant system. And then you also get the Alexa system as well. And Google Maps, which is a big one here. You do have to have the description for the Google Maps, but it's nice to have. Now, with this being a CT5-V, we do get the performance gauges, so we can see that there. Several different options to choose from in terms of what you're looking at. And then if you go over here on the gauge cluster as well, which I'll come back to this later, I can hit this, and then I have several different gauges that I can look at. But this one is actually linked to the drive mode. So as I change the drive modes, you'll see here, I get different views, which I really, really like. And then you can choose to unlink it to the drive modes if you want to. But then here, your launch control, you can get your times going there. And then you also have the trip meter on the side as well. It's kind of hard to do with these gloves on. But climate controls, you do get dual zone automatic. You can control everything from the screen. And then you have knobs and buttons down here below, as well as your 3-stage heated cool front seats. And then you have your self park assist, your lane keeping system, 360 camera, and all of that down there too. There's the backup camera there. Guidelines follow you as you turn the steering wheel. You also have your overhead view, side view. Love having the bird's eye to make parking straight an easier chore. And then you have a front camera there as well. Wireless charging pad there. You can toggle those drive modes, traction control, auto stop, and the auto hold there. And then for the shifter, grab the lever, pull down for drive. You can tap for manual, pull up for neutral, hit the button, pull all the way up for reverse, press P for park. And while you are in the manual mode, you can use these paddle shifters behind the steering wheel. Volume knob, and then you do have an option to use this, kind of like you would in the German cars, to scroll through the system here. But depending on what menu you're in, sometimes it's easier to use the touch screen, other times it's easier to use the scroll bar, in my opinion. And then we can also take a look at our vehicle status as well. So battery voltage, tire pressure, brake pad life, all of that. And then bottle holders are here. Center console cubby space has a USB-C, USB-A, and a 12-volt. And then up here we do have our OnStar, garage door transmitter, lights, and then our sunroof and sunshade controls are here. So I'll show you how far this slides back. That's one touch. All the way behind the shade there. And there's a look at the back seat from up here. Vanity mirror there. And then back to the steering wheel itself. Blinkers. You do have the auto high beams on the side, the auto headlamps here. And then we do get rain sense wipers on the CT5-V. So one time off, auto, low, high. We can adjust that auto sensitivity there and then pull up for the front wiper fluid. Cruise control is adaptive. So we can turn that on or off, cancel, set the speed, adjust the gap for that. And then we have a mute button, voice recognition, and then this is for your super cruise once the adaptive cruise is enabled. And then over here, volume, track list, radio station favorites, and then we can use this to go through our audio sources with the scroll bar, and then same thing when the Bluetooth's hooked up, we can use that way, excuse me. And then your V mode, you can set that up and then toggle that as well. So a ton of different drive modes you have available to you. Push button starts here. Finally, here's the key fob with remote start.